Come to Dental Wise, you will not regret. I'm Catherine Willoughby and I'm 59. I've been looking for dental implants for about 2 years, and I did research for about a year with companies until I came across you guys, who gave me good communication. I liked the way that you gave me the information. You responded not too quickly, and I had other comparisons as well. So yeah, that's one of the initial things. And I think I booked with you in January this year, and I came out in March, first visit, yeah. I made contact with, when I whittled it down, I had contact with 3 clinics. Communication. The communication from the initial WhatsApp point. Yeah, I chose Dental Wise above anybody else because the initial communication was consistent, and they called me and I discussed what I was looking for, and I was prepared for if I needed anything other than what they could see from the pictures. So I kind of understood what I needed initially anyway. I knew from my own dentist what I would need, so I had a good idea when I was doing research of what would be needed anyway. The first visit, we arrived in the evening and we had our first appointment in the morning. I had my first appointment in the morning, and then I had a full consultation with the x-ray. The x-ray showed that I would also need sinus lift and bone graft, which I thought I would require anyway because I had bone loss. First appointment, I had all teeth extracted barring 4, which were my canines lower, and I had initially 8 implants, bone graft, sinus lift, and I can't remember how many teeth I had extracted. I had fixed temporary teeth, which felt a little bit uncomfortable at first because your gums are still sore and you're still adjusting. But once the gums had healed, after 2-3 weeks of being home, they were fine. They're not the best, but they do the job. I could eat properly, so I had no issues with that. I had probably about a week with the swelling, and the bruising probably took 2 weeks for me to go away completely. But I think I didn't have pain. I didn't have any pain. I didn't have pain during surgery. I had pain after, but as soon as I took painkillers, that was gone. I was pretty pain-free through it all. I didn't experience pain. Swelling, bruising, not a surprise. I bruise quite easy anyway. So, you know, you've only got to nip me and I'll bruise. I'm very fair. So, yeah, but other than that, yeah, we're fine. The second visit is completely different experience. So you're not going to experience pain, but it is going to be uncomfortable from when they take out the temporaries and then they attach the abutments to the implants. So somebody's in your mouth screwing little bits in and pulling and pushing to make sure they're in the correct area. So you understand why they're doing it, but at the time it's quite uncomfortable. I also needed another 2 implants because 2 of the ones that I'd retained had become loose. So I had to make a quick decision to have them fitted on that same day, which again then gave me pain. So I had pain on one side a little bit. As I was going through the week, you have to come back for rehearsal for your permanent teeth. And because I had 2 more implants, it did make it more uncomfortable for me, without a doubt. But it's not painful, it's uncomfortable. But it's necessary so that they get them fitted correctly, so that your bite's correct, so that you know at the end of the day it's going to be fine. But I think in this week I've probably spent about 10 hours in the chair, which is a lot longer than first visit. So the finish, when you get to that point where you're actually at the finalised, I was a bit shocked and I needed time just to kind of get used to that look. However, I absolutely love them, and I've had great compliment on how natural they look, and people love the colour that I've chosen. People at the hotel have taken photographs of my teeth because they want the same colour and style, and they said they're the most natural turkey teeth they've seen. Everybody, that they don't look like fake. They look really, really natural as you can get. No speech issues, no, yeah, I couldn't be happier. And I'm very grateful to my consultant, who I know has been on this long week of a journey with me. And he got a little touchy, but he's good. We're cool. He's a perfectionist. He's an absolute perfectionist, and the team have been great and patient. Absolutely, 100% I recommend Dental Wise, yes. I think from my initial contact, you've been excellent with communication. I think Antalia's beautiful. Both hotels have been excellent for our needs. We've been very lucky with this hotel. It's right on the beach. When you're having treatment, you want to go back and chill somewhere. It's a perfect hotel to have a chill. Weather is beautiful. The service is fantastic at the hotel. So there's nothing that's an issue for us. Clinic is lovely and clean. The team are friendly. If you contact them, they answer. They don't ignore you. Cars have always been on time. Appointments are on time. So you're not waiting around too much. You're not waiting around like for hours. You might be 10, 15 minutes, usually a maximum. We've never been left waiting forever. And in terms of that, in a comparison from what other people are experiencing, you come here, you have your consultation, you have your work done on the day. Maybe not all the time, I don't know, but you're in, you're done, you're home on the first visit, and then you're kind of left to just recover for the rest of the time, apart from coming for temps, which I think is amazing. In other clinics, you go consultation, you go the next day, and they say, oh, they come back, and they're doing it over days and days, and people are just waiting around. So I like the speed at which you work, you know. Yeah, Dental Wise has been quite an experience, been on a big journey, big decision to make, and absolutely no regret for going with Dental Wise, who have been 100% excellent. Come to Dental Wise, you will not regret.